The community of Waterloo is mourning one of its own, a father and decorated soldier killed this week in Afghanistan.
Now, word is spreading throughout the city that Lieutenant Colonel Paul Bartz died a victim of a suicide bombing. News 3's Brad Chaimson back from Waterloo, where the reality of the news is starting to set in. Brad.
Well, Lieutenant Colonel Bartz grew up in Waterloo, and while his time in the military has taken him away from his hometown, that's not stopping the city from remembering a man devoted to his family, faith, and country. At the center of Waterloo, a city of just a few thousand people, sits a memorial to all from the area who served in the military. Only 14 names on the memorial represent those who died in duty.
Any death is a loss, but the military death is a worse loss because he gave it all so we could have what we got, I guess.
Korean War veteran Milo Silman is on that wall and is among the Waterloo residents learning of the loss of one of their own. Lieutenant Colonel Paul Bartz is one of 5 soldiers killed Tuesday in Kabul, Afghanistan, when a suicide bomber ignited a vehicle full of explosives.
There's a brotherhood. There's a band there. Even though I have no emotional ties to him, still part of the family of soldiers.
It's a wide range of emotions in the city.
It's difficult to look back at some of the things that we did together.
For those who knew Bartz when he was young, much of the day has been spent remembering the boy they knew would lead, inspire, and succeed, just as he did as a high school linebacker.
He was highly intelligent, he had great work habits, and he was great with people, and so you knew he was going to be successful. Already, the community is banding together to cope with the tragedy.
And although Paul's been gone over the years in his military service, you know, this is also an important part of his life. And that's, for Waterloo, that's what they have. It centers around the churches in town and the schools and our sense of community.
In his passing, the imprint he left behind will forever be known.
He was before this happened, you know, so now it'll be a little tougher, but he definitely will be remembered.
Bartz's church has been in touch with his family in Waterloo. His parents still live there. The church tells us the family is asked not to be contacted by the media as they go through this difficult time.
And we're talking about a very distinguished military career here, aren't we?
We definitely are. He was involved in ROTC very early and was currently serving as the Assistant Chief of Staff with the 10th Mountain Division Headquarters Battalion at Fort Drum, New York. And he has received a number of service medals throughout his career.
Brad Chaimson reporting tonight. Brad, thank you.
Thanks, Brad.